Alright, so first, let's start off here with the 1878 CC mint mark. That means Carson City minted dollar coin. Here is where your mint mark is going to be. It's going to be on the reverse, right above the D and O of dollar, at the bottom of the coin, of course. And we also want to look for doubling, a double die obverse. So doubling taking place on the front of the coin on the 1878 Carson City Morgan dollar. So we can see that here on the leaves here. So always be on the lookout for that. Now here's actually a die. Now if you guys are not familiar with dies, those are, you know, what have the design of the coins on them, and they stamp the planchet to create the coin. So just want to show you that this die sold for over $4,800, so nearly $5,000. Of course they got to put that X or cross in the middle of it so no one else can use it in the future going forward. But that's really cool that, you know, that they sell those. But let's move on and look at the tail feathers. So on the reverse of the Morgan dollar, we got a couple different tail feathers here. So we have 8 tail feathers, 7 tail feathers, and in the picture in the middle, we have 7 tail feathers over 8 tail feathers. So they're doubled feathers is what those are. And of course we have the 1878, hopefully I didn't say 1978, 1878 reverse. We can see that the difference here between the reverse of the 1878 and the 1879. So if you guys want to screenshot this, feel free to do so. We see difference there in the top of the arrows feathers, and of course the eagle's breast there. So one is rounded, one is more concave and flat. So those are the differences for the reverses of the eagle for the Morgan dollar. So now that we got that information out of the way, we're also going to be looking for a double die reverse. So always be on the lookout for that. And of course the tail feathers, like I said. Now let's look at some of these prices. This is the 1878 Carson City. This coin is solely valuable because it has a high grade of a mint state 67. Now because of that high grade, that condition, this coin sold for over $34,000. That's right, over $34,000. Now if we go to an 1878 low grade, of course you can see how worn this coin is. It is the CC mint mark again. This coin only sold for around $40. So you can see how important condition is when, you know, determining a coin's value. Now here is an 1878S. This coin only sold for around 20 bucks, so these are not worth getting graded in my opinion. You know, I don't see any reason to grade something like this. But here is an 1878S that is the high grade, mint state 67, and this coin sold for over $15,000. So we go from a $20 coin to a $15,000 coin, and of course we see that S mint mark again where that CC mint mark was on the Carson City one. But yeah, $15,000. We also have a difference in the arrows on the 1878. So we got the long arrows. This is an example of that, the 1878S with the long arrows. And it's got that high grade, mint state 62 by PCGS. And this coin sold for over $15,000. Now, we got this same coin here, but a lower grade, very fine 20 grade. This also has the long arrows, and this silver dollar sold for over $4,800. So $4,800 to $15,000, still a huge difference. If you get in worse condition than this, of course, it's gonna sell for less. Now for the 1878, this is the 8 tail feathers. It is the proof coin, and this silver dollar sold for over $70,000. What would you do with $70,000? Let me know in the comments below. That is a really awesome coin. Now for the 1878 7 tail feathers, it's got the reverse of the 1878. It's the proof coin, proof 65. And this coin sold for over $64,000. So I would imagine that there's not many of these coins at this grade or higher, or even any. So that's why they're gonna be super, super valuable. Here is an 1878 with 8 tail feathers, a very good 8, so super low grade on this coin. Only sold for around 20 bucks. So again, we see the difference of prices there. Now this is a 1878 with the reverse of the 79, which we looked at earlier, and this has a high grade as well, so that's where it's going to give it a lot of value also. This coin sold for over $37,000. Can you believe it? $37,000. And then this one almost sold for the same, $38,000 for this Morgan dollar. And man, it's graded at an AU58, so not a mid-state grade, but pretty close. And like I said, $38,000. That is the no mint mark, of course. And it's got the 8 tail feathers. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe in the middle. Check out the videos to the left of me. And until tomorrow, I'll see you on the comment section below. This is Couch Collectibles, and this is where I disappear.